Here we go, and welcome to Guardians and Gladiators this week for Polar Plunge number 3. My name is Lauzie, and always is with me my co-host and good friend D. How you doing?
I'm good, Lauzie. I'm good. 3 weeks into the Polar Plunge. Actually, we're officially 4 weeks in. We've covered 3 weeks. This is our third podcast on it, but we're just wrapping up week 4. So we still have 1 full week to go for the virtual Polar Plunge. We're live until March 21st. And you know where our goal, or do you know what our total is at right now, Lauzie?
No, I don't. Last time I checked, it was over 100,000.
Yeah, we're actually up over 160. We're in the mid 160s now. So we're getting up there, 160,000 plus. I think there's over 300 plungers so far. It's been pretty good. We still got another week or so to go for people to register, do their plunge, raise a little bit of money. And who knows, you might get lucky and Lauzie and D might review your plunge on Guardians and Gladiators.
Yeah.
All right. So how are you feeling this week?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any sniffling, sneezing, coughing, anything like that?
No.
Cold? No. Okay, that's good because you got a little cold this last couple of days, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I did. I did.
Well, we'll save it. We won't give it away just yet because we're going to discuss that here. All right. So we have a few to go over. They're coming hot and heavy on social media now. If anybody wants to check them out, we have a couple on our Guardians and Gladiators YouTube channel, but a lot of them you can find by just searching the hashtag Plunge On. So Plunge ON. And you'll be able to see all kinds of virtual polar plunges from across the province. They're really coming in at a good rate now as we're nearing the end of the campaign. So it's pretty good. There's been some really cold plunges, I have to say. They're not all. Yeah, you know firsthand about that, don't you? All right. Well, I love the creativity that we're starting to see, and we're going to see a little bit of that this week when we go over these. So why don't we start with hitting our own YouTube channel, Guardians and Gladiators, and we have a couple of new additions this week, and they're local additions for people here in London. So we're gonna start that right now. Let's get one of them up and ready to go. So the first one we're gonna look at is from a local athlete who, again, this is a bit of a theme, but has been a guest on our show, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
James Walker. So Jamie is quite involved with the Western Mustangs hockey team. Jamie works up at the bookstore up at Western, a big part of the sports program up there too. And I don't know how he did it. They're pretty convincing. He was able to get the entire Western University hockey team to take part in this plunge.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive, eh?
Yeah.
All right. So let's pull it up here. So where this is going to take place, let's start it off by laying the groundwork. We are up at Thompson Arena, which is the home of the Western Mustangs hockey team on the Western University campus. And as the Mustangs are wrapping up practice, Jamie has them convinced to take part in his polar plunge. So as we pull it up, and again, this one is available on the Guardians and Gladiators YouTube channel, you can see Jamie's plunge. So Rosie, take us through what we got here.
So it looks like there's all 23 players and coaches getting ready here. A lot of buckets. Yeah. Jamie's standing at one side of the ice.
Yeah. So everyone's on the ice. Jamie's got his skates on, his helmet, he's got his gear on. Every player has a bucket. And I'll tell you, I heard firsthand that the buckets were full of ice cold water that also had a bunch of snow from the Zamboni. The last time it cleaned the ice, they used all the snow from the Zamboni to put it in to keep the water cold.
Oh boy, that is cold.
Yeah. So what do we got here? Show us what we got, Rosie.
Jamie's getting ready. Ready? There's the go signal. Here comes Jamie down the middle of the line.
So we got it like a gauntlet, don't we? We got lines of players on either side, and he's skating right down the middle of them.
Here it comes. There's the first 2, 3, 4. Lost count. A lot of buckets. Just
Yeah, we're up around 20. And there he is, a big smile, and all the players are giving him a hand. Excellent job. Big round of applause by the Western Hockey
wow.
Team. Every single player, goalies included, all had a bucket of ice cold water with Zamboni snow in there. Jamie takes the gauntlet and gets dumped on by all the water. And I was there, and it is not warm inside that arena.
Did you notice the goalie at the end dumped a little bit of water from his bucket?
No, let me see. We're watching it again. We're gonna go through it. It goes pretty quick.
So if you stop, you restart it at the beginning before you left. Before he started, he dumps a bit of water from his bucket.
Oh, okay. He had too much in there. I love it. Nice work, Jamie Walker. That was awesome. And Jamie, I spoke to Jamie beforehand, and he was up well over $1,000 that he
Wow.
had raised prior to the plunge. I think he was actually closer to 1,200, if I'm not mistaken. Right up there among the leaders for athletes in the province. So excellent job by Jamie there. Great to see. Great to see. All right, let's take a look at our next plunge. Now, our next one, you tell us about this next one. What are we watching here? Who's this all about?
It's gonna be my plunge yesterday.
Your plunge.
Yeah.
All right. So give us an idea. How did this all come about? How did you come up with this?
So I didn't have. I was thinking of where I was going to do my virtual plunge, and we were gonna first. I had an idea of dumping it from our patio, but that didn't work. I didn't think that was going to work well.
Okay.
And then I had another idea, but then we didn't. I didn't figure out how we were going to transport the water towards where we were going to do it.
Right.
So I went to my two bosses, the head chef and his sous and the assistant chef.
Right.
Said, let's get them to pour the water on me. So I asked them, and here we are.
Isn't it funny how your bosses didn't hesitate to say, "Sure, I'll dump water on you"?
Oh no, oh no! When I text Chef Mike, the sous chef, I said, Mike, I have an idea to run by, and he called me, and I told him, and he's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm in. You just gotta ask the boss if it's okay to do it here. But I'm in for sure. So he didn't hesitate.
So the day you picked was on Saturday, and the temperature as you're about to do this, I believe with the wind chill, was sitting around -15, -16. There's snow falling. It was cold.
High winds.
It was cold. So I'm going to take people through this one as we watch it again. And once again, this is available on our YouTube channel, Lauzie's Plunge. So we're out the back of the Idlewild Inn. Your two bosses are there. You're standing there freezing cold as they go over. Now, before they grab this, we took a little shot of the water, and they got a couple of huge buckets full of water, but they're also chock full of ice.
Yeah, it was icing.
So cold. It was ice in the water. So they break apart the ice, and now they're both carrying a bucket each over to you. You are standing there shivering already because you're so cold.
The funny thing was, my idea was shorts and t-shirt, but then as the week processed, we were looking at the weather, and it was changing and getting colder. And we're like, to keep the frostbite away, sweatpants in my polar plunge long sleeve.
It's
I got
only a long
2 years ago.
It's not like it's a sweatshirt or anything.
No.
So here we are. They're getting ready. You're already cold. You can see it in your face. It's freezing. Up comes the water, and both of them nice slow pour. A slow pour all over you. Oh my God. Look at you walking away from it, just drenched.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Awesome. And Lauzie, what was your what's your total at right now for funds raised?
$690.
$690. Good for you. That's amazing. Excellent
Yeah.
job. Well, that was good. Congratulations. I'm sure everybody that sponsored you watches that and they say, yep, that was well worth it. That was well
Yeah.
worth it to see him get drenched. So great job out there. All right. So we're going to expand our plunge here a little bit outside the city of London and out to the province of Ontario. We're going to start looking at some of the virtual plunges that have come in using the hashtag plunge on. So a simple Twitter search of the hashtag plunge on brings you upon some great ones from the past week. So we're just going to touch on that. You can also see on there, Torch Run Ontario has posted, we're up over $160,000. That was posted on Friday with still 10 days left. So we want to try and reach our $350,000 goal. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. It sounds like something out of Smokey and the Bandit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Long way to go and a short time to get there. So hopefully everybody is listening. Jump on polarplunge.ca, pick a plunger and donate some money for Special Olympics. Okay, let's get to this one right here. So we have Barrie Police, and this is Elizabeth Cunningham who posted this. Barrie Police, freezing for a reason, modified polar plunge. It looks like this is somebody named Nick, and they are out on the water. So again, Barrie is down near the water. So they have a huge hole cut in the water. Like they've walked out on the ice, they've cut away. That's got to be what, about 6 feet wide by about 10 feet long. So probably about a 6 foot by 10 foot hole they've chiseled out, shoveled all the snow off. And we're talking right on the ice covered frozen lake. They're about to jump in. So you take us through this.
All right. So looks like there's the jump. Oh, one chicken, not many fell in.
So one went in, one held back a little bit, didn't want to go in, and then went, and the momentum took him in. So regardless, they're both in there. And look,
yeah,
they went in one end and they're swimming all the way to the far end. There we go.
Quick
Right
as possible. As quick
so
as
we
possible.
That is an athlete who is there with a police officer in uniform. They don't have names of who it is. Like I said, it is Barrie Police. And I wish we knew the name of the athlete so we'd give him a shout out, but he does a great job. He swims all the way. That's probably about 10 feet that he has swam in the ice cold water right to the end, and out he comes. Oh, excellent job, Barrie Police. There's a couple police officers there waiting for him.
He hesitated.
Well, no wonder. So would you if you're jumping. Look at that. No, I don't want to go. Yes, I'm going. At the end of the day, he was brave in the attempt, wasn't he?
Oh, that is right.
Excellent. That's a great job. Good work. So again, that you can find on Twitter using the hashtag plunge on. So let's move on to another one again that we can find. This one here is Constable John Wood. He is on the Torch Run committee with Toronto Police. So he has got one here where it looks like he's in his backyard. He is in uniform, right?
Getting buried. Wearing
his uniform in his backyard. There's probably about a foot of snow in the backyard there. Gives us the thumbs up and take us through it.
There it is. He's just laying there, and look at that. They're burying him alive.
It's like what you would do at the beach with sand, only it's freezing cold, and he's being completely covered head to toe.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
He has enough. He's up. He's like,
and there's the thumbs up at the end of that one too. Great job. That's Constable John Wood from Toronto Police. Excellent work there. We're going to move on to the Toronto Police Service again, and we now have Inspector Matt Moyer, who is a big supporter of Special Olympics and the Torch Run through Toronto Police. So Inspector Moyer is out front of the headquarters for Toronto Police, and he has an athlete with him there and a couple police officers in the background, and he's just saying a few words to us about what this is all about the polar plunge, about the money that's raised for Special Olympics. As I say, Inspector Moyer is a big supporter of Special Olympics. All right, let's get to his plunge. He is out there. Like I said, he's got an athlete, a couple of police officers. He's taking his jacket off, so he's just got the white
Oh.
shirt on. He's holding hands with the athlete. Oh, those
Look.
two that were behind him.
Look at the girl right behind him. She's like, yeah, I'm just going to get my boss.
This is awesome. So we have two Toronto police officers behind the inspector. He obviously knows it's happening, but they're pretty excited. They've got buckets of water. You can see all the snow on the ground. And
let's see, there it goes.
there it
Only
is, two
the
buckets
chief.
of water. I love it. Soaked them right through. Another nice one. That's right out in front of the Toronto headquarters. Excellent job by Inspector Moyer there. Great work. All right, let's see. Let's move on. See what else we have from around the province. Okay, so let's go now down to Belleville. And Belleville held theirs, and they again did a real nice job and had quite a few different plunges going on. They had a team called the Chili Beach Crew, who donned their tropical outfits of Hawaiian shirts. They've got leis around their neck. And again, they are torture on people as well as athletes doing this together. So we have some more Special Olympic athletes from the Belleville area. And once again, they're out on a frozen body of water and have chiseled away. And that looks about the same size, doesn't it? Probably around that 5 foot by 10 foot area that they've chiseled away. Okay, so take us through this one, Rosie.
So it looks like they're going to hold hands, waiting. They have palm tree. One of them has a palm tree shirt on.
Yep.
And here comes the jump. Big jump in.
Oh,
both
it's
underwater.
so cold.
Do they get out? I think, yeah, they are.
There we go. Oh, wow. That was excellent. Right underneath too. Like not even, no heads above water. They went right under, full submerged.
Wow.
Oh, I love it. The Chili Beach Crew in Belleville. That is awesome. So let's stick with the Chili Beach Crew. And we have another person here, Anita. They call her Anita, the Boss Lady Brown, and Lisa, the Lifeguard Carlson, are both getting ready to plunge here. This again, same area down in Belleville. And what did she do before the plunge there, Lauzie?
It looks like a snow angel.
A snow angel in her bathing suit. She's got a bathing suit on, does a snow angel.
Oh, my
joins
goodness.
up with her friend here with the grass skirt. And here we go.
Here we go. Are they going to jump or are they going to throw the chicken? Here, look at the wind. The wind looks like it's really windy there yesterday as well. There's the one jump. There's two. They're in the water.
Oh, right underneath as well.
Right out.
Oh, ladies, that was awesome. Completely submerged. Oh, very good.
Get
Look
them
how
some
cold
towels.
they need to change. Oh, excellent job. So that's all Chili Beach Crew out of Belleville. They did a great job. There's quite a number of them that plunged. Oh, look, we got another one here. We got another one. This is a father-son duo. This is, let's see, a Special Olympics athlete, Dylan, who has plunged the last 3 years with his dad, Brad, who is a coach with Special Olympics and a huge volunteer with Special Olympics Dufferin. Okay, so this is the same area, the same hole in the ground. You should see the wind. Look at the wind blowing and the snow blowing behind them. Oh, so they've got their shorts on and they've got their tropical shirts, but they got a couple of toques on. Good for them. All right, take us through this one, Lauzie.
All right, here we go. Father and son getting ready. They're counting down. No.
They stop. To chicken out. They're gonna leave. They're gonna leave. They're not gonna.
They're not gonna leave.
They're gonna walk away. No way. Look at the wind. Oh my God, the wind's blowing snow in their face.
Right.
They're gonna walk away. They're not gonna do it.
Throwing the chicken.
Oh, look!
There's the kid. The boy jumps in.
Dylan goes in, and his dad's still waiting. His dad's
still waiting. Going in. He got in.
I love it. Dylan showed the way, didn't he?
Oh boy.
Oh, excellent work, Dylan. I don't think Dad really wanted to go. I think he kind of felt like he had to there.
He was willing to pay that $10.
That was awesome. Yeah, he was going to take into plunge, right?
Yeah.
No, let's give him credit. Brad, he followed his son Dylan's lead and then he went. But Wow, great job, Dylan. Look at that. And completely submerged again. That's sweet. All right. So just scrolling down now, continuing on this plunge on from Twitter, we now have Alex Court. Let's see. Alex is a Special Olympics Ontario employee. Alex is doing his, it looks like in like a backyard or something. And what's Alex got here? A big Rubbermaid container of ice water.
There's no way he can fit it. He can fit into
He's
that.
squeezing in. He's got the goggles on. And he's relaxing.
Cross-legged, filled with water too.
Filled with water, full of snow, ice, and he's just chilling. He's just chilling in it. Look at him. I love it.
Snow at him.
He's getting snow shoveled on him while he's sitting in there. He's still in it. He's just
There's
chilling
the
in there.
thumbs up.
Oh, that's awesome. Great job, Alex. Oh, boy. I wonder if Alex knows what to do with these videos once he sees them.
Yeah.
Excellent work, Alex. All right. So we got one more we're going to cover off here. And this is Courtney. Courtney doing her plunge. Now, what do you see right now, Lauzie? What do you see as Courtney's about to do her plunge?
A forest.
She's in a forest. What's she wearing?
Her winter jacket and boots.
Winter jacket, big furry boots, a toque.
And a toque.
Oh my, that's not what? No way. She's not going to go in like this. That's not a polar plunge, is it? No. What do you think?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
There goes the coat.
There goes the jacket.
She done.
Off it comes. Off come the boots. Oh, climbing up.
She's going up.
Oh, now let's tell them what we got here. This is a big, oversized garbage container full of water. Again, there's a foot of snow behind her. And she's gone up on some rocks to the top of the garbage container.
Oh, boy. There goes the toque.
Toque's off
Down.
too. In she goes.
Down
Complete
under.
submersion under the water, all the way down. Freezing for a reason. Oh, I love it. I love it. Let's see if we can get what she says here. Watch this. She gave the athlete's oath. Barely got it out from shivering while she was still in the water. Oh my goodness. How good was that?
Wow. That was great.
Those were some awesome plunges this week. Wow. And that's just a few. Like I said, you can go on to social media and use that hashtag plunge on and see all kinds of great plunges from across the province. And we still have another 8 days of this to go. So I can't wait to see what we got for next week. It's going to be great. The wrap up week. And we still have a couple of in-person plunges to come, which will be great. Peel area, York region, Norfolk County are all doing in person. I think St. Thomas police are going to do a modified in-person plunge as well in the St. Thomas area near the station. So lots of great stuff to come this coming week. So it's excellent. What'd you think of all those ones this week, Rosie?
Oh, those were great. It was really great.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite there from what we've seen?
I think the beach chillers.
They were beach crew. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. They did a great job. I would say I would put a tie between them and the other athlete and police officer there that we saw from Barrie. Would have the big hole as well. And they swam the entire 10 feet and got out. Oh, like that's not just an in and out the ladder. That was an in, and now I got to swim 10 feet and then get out. Oh yeah. Excellent job. That's great. That's great. And you survived yours?
Yes.
Yep. What's the first thing you did after you got home?
Showered. Warm shower.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, we're glad everybody could join us this week. We got another week of Polar Plunge pleasure to bring you next week, and then we will start getting back to our normal programming on Guardians and Gladiators. But for now, we're really enjoying this review of Polar Plunges. There's some great imagination and some pretty cold days out there. So that was a lot of fun watching that.
Oh, it was fun.
Good. So again, if anybody has not registered or wants to sponsor a plunger, jump on to polarplunge.ca. You can find a plunger or a team that you want to sponsor. You can register yourself, or you can just make a general donation to the Polar Plunge as well. We're up over $160,000 and we are aiming for 350. So let's have a big push here in the last 8 days and see if we can get that thermometer to climb. In this chilly weather, we want to climb up there and try and get up to that $350,000 mark. So thanks for joining us this week. We look forward to bringing you another week of reviews next week.
Oh, I can't wait for all the people that are gonna send in their videos for this week and be creative.
I love it. All right. So that's it for another week with Guardians and Gladiators, and we will see you next week.
Until next week, folks, stay safe. Have a good week.